Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Animal Pound number 2. This is a new book from Boom Studios. Very exciting stuff here. Let's talk about the creative team before we get into the book. This book is written by Tom King with art by Peter Gross, Tamra Bonvillain, and colors, letters by Clayton Cowles. A plethora of covers that you'll see some at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. So, I can't believe how things escalated so quickly from the first issue. I had been waiting for a little while to get this second issue because I wanted to know how big was this next step that we were going to take in the story. And boy, let me tell you, the team did not disappoint. So let's talk about this specific issue. The groundbreaking graphic storytelling event series continues as the animals find themselves faced with a new challenge: freedom. What a just fucking concept right there. With food supplies dwindling, the animals must decide quickly how best to organize their burgeoning society and make decisions as a group or risk losing everything. Eisner Award winning writer Tom King and New York Times best-selling author and Eisner Award winning nominated artist Peter Gross continue their collaboration on a series that critics are already calling a classic in the making. That's how strong that first issue was. And maybe these critics are getting some stuff in advance that we're not privy to. I mean, we get these books like the weekend before things come out. But man, it is some really exciting stuff. I will say I didn't know how Tom King would escalate things. Right in the last issue, we see that all the animals in the pound have now gained their freedom. But what does this mean? This freedom also comes with a price, with a burden, um, and I think it's interesting to see how how much of a how grounded are you going to keep a series that follows these animals. um and yeah, it just like I said, the first opening pages, they don't disappoint. So let's take a look at some of the preview art here, where we see one of the dogs in the pound chasing one of the rabbits from the pound. This is just kind of human, no, not human nature. This is just their natural instinct, right? Especially as you start to begin to struggle with food. I think Peter Gross does a really great job with, especially with this 5 panel page, as you see one of the dogs go into the bush because the bunny was hiding, and then just the contrast as he comes out. Now, obviously, I don't think any of this stuff, and they explore this in the book, right? What are the consequences of a heinous act like this when this society that is teetering on the brink of like collapse, when something like this happens? Um, there are there's dialogue in the pages. The preview pages that I pulled don't have any dialogue, but there's actually a lot of dialogue where these animals. I think in this issue, Tom King fully fleshes out a lot of the characters that were established in the first issue, and we kind of see what roles they're going to play. We kind of start to see what problems they're going to start having. But then there's still a few questions that are still left unanswered for me. So yeah, this is a very exciting issue. Um, I didn't think, obviously, this is all a metaphor for a lot of things, and I think you can dive into that as much as you want, or you can kind of take the book at face value. But man, I would recommend you just really, really think about this one, because the question that it's presenting, all the things, the allegories, like it's just, I don't know, it's really, really good stuff. I am very glad that we have a series like this that allows us to explore themes like that and kind of put things into a certain perspective. So all that while looking at Peter Gross's beautiful art at some points. As you saw, things can also get pretty gnarly. So everything just really works very well. I think Tamra von Villen also, when it comes to setting the mood with a color palette in a specific page, just really, really nails it. So yeah, the team just really working very well together. I was surprised how engaged I was reading the second issue, because it's very rare that it's very rare that you read a first issue and that kind of leaves you, like very surprised, and then you go into the next issue and the surprise kind of maintains, right? Usually with comic books, or even with any storytelling, there's a diminishing returns, but not this one. I might even say that this issue is better than the first. So we'll see. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have read this, As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.